Yeah, here it is. So the Eclipse 1, not the same ship in Battle of the Dreadnoughts, that's the Eclipse 2. I mean, functionally they're the exact same. Visually there are some differences. Yeah, so it's not at the moment. And again, this is an early version of the mod. I want to reiterate that. So it's not targeting space stations, so might as well steal a victory. I don't think Palpatine would be above stealing ships. They're really his own, so I think he would just want to steal it through like the sheer power of his dark will, but this is like almost as good as that. Let's get that, no, you stay.
Transmit orders. Intercepting.
She's got a pretty good turning radius too. Let's see what the, ooh.
Setting course.
Hey guys, this is Eckhart Slatter. Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Empire at War Thrawn's Revenge. Big thanks to Corey and the rest of the ICW crew for giving us early access to the mod. We are playing the advanced version of 2.3. In last episode, it seemed like sadly, we were not going to get access to everyone's favorite dreadnought, the Eclipse class Super Star Destroyer, but wouldn't you know it?
Unit in production.
Unit in production.
Building cancelled.
Corey has come to save the day.
Mon Calamari cruiser ready.
It says it's a Mon Calamari cruiser. I promise you it's not. So we have the Eclipse now, which is great. We are going to continue our campaign against this Scourge, still remaining in the Outer Rim. Let's see. Because we did manage to kind of push down a bit further south, but we even captured a couple of planets, but they pushed back, and we did lose a bit of territory. So this episode, I think we're going to continue with that, keep pushing down south, and yeah. Again, special thank you to Corey, guys. If you're on YouTube, his link will be in the description. So let's give the Eclipse a fleet. Actually, let's just try it out on this one ship up at Kurita, because why not? We can also produce Sovereign Super Star Destroyers, which are kind of like, they're still pretty awesome, but they're kind of like smaller versions of the Eclipse. They still have a super laser, they still have lots of turbo lasers, they're still very large, just a little less so. Let's go ahead and, just so we know where the Eclipse is, it's right there. We'll keep that ship as a scout. So what I'd like to do is get the Eclipse to Endor, because if I remember, this planet got kind of blocked up by a bunch of, I think it was carriers, and we're building some at Bakura to kind of relieve them, but I'm not sure. Are there any leaders after Palpatine? Yeah, there's a bunch. So let's try the ship out. Let's go just jump into the transitory mist, see what's up.
I go.
So this is the next era progression if we want it. So we'll get Palpatine in the Eclipse for 100 weeks, which is a long time. Or we can manually progress to the next stage. And yeah, if we progress without Palpatine, then of course we lose the Eclipse, but our Empire doesn't fragment if we just have the 100 weeks pass, or the Eclipse is destroyed, or Palpatine is destroyed, then the Empire fragments, which is obviously not what we want.
Enemy forces ahead.
Oh, I'll actually keep the Eclipse, okay. Is it still not targeting space stations? We'll see. Yeah, here it is. So the Eclipse 1, not the same ship in Battle of the Dreadnoughts, that's the Eclipse 2. I mean, functionally they're the exact same. Visually there are some differences. Yeah, so it's not at the moment. And again, this is an early version of the mod. I want to reiterate that. So it's not targeting space stations, so let's just run it against this Empress and see how it does. Empress and a Golan too, that's actually quite a bit of firepower. Of course, it spawns TIE fighters and whatnot, and it has interdictors built in, which is really nice.
Setting up my run, sir.
It is a beautiful model, because the Eclipse is in the game itself, well, in the Force of Corruption expansion, but I believe it's unfinished, because you like have a kind of canonically weird battle at Kuat for it. But I don't remember if you can play with it like fully hulled and whatnot. But yeah, the idea of Tiberzon stealing the Empire's like greatest weapon of all time is like kind of strange. It's a beautiful model though, I do agree. I just find it funny though how the bridge is like up here, so small, but it's very accurate to the it even puts out TIE droids, which I like. I don't know, does it put out shadow droids as well? I'm not sure.
I shall crush the rebellion.
Shadow droids, I might be getting these backwards, but shadow droids are basically like they're like the brains of pilot put into kind of starfighter bodies, and Palpatine can kind of connect to them with the Force. This thing is giving her. I like the tilt it has too. Very effectively putting his weapons on the target. So no shadow droids, understandable.
Target locked.
I mean, they'd really just be like extra effective. I don't know, like TIE fighters, I guess, because I guess they probably have bombing capabilities, but I would imagine they're mostly space superiority. Ooh, what the heck? Oh yeah, brains and starfighter bodies, pretty wicked. One injured. So we'll just destroy this Empress. I probably shouldn't even be pissing off this faction. I think these are the Hapens. I probably won't be too pleased with this. Let's take a look at the rest of this model though. Got the little engines.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Massive hangar on the bottom. Very nice. Oh, that's the CSA? Okay.
Getting a lock.
The CSA are like the #1 faction in the, It's kind of funny to imagine like an alternate timeline where the Dark Empire emerges and has to push back against the corporate sector authority. Let's get out of here.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace. Draw their fire.
Super Star Destroyer is not on defense, but it's also not dead.
Formation. Go after the stragglers.
Thanks, Sheev. Very cool. Alright. So, I'll take this Super Star Destroyer, the one that was in the Yog Dual Fleet. I assume, Corey, that right now the Eclipse is using old pop cap values. Here, go ahead and chill on this with your clone bodies. Wait, did I just move the entire fleet? I did, didn't I? Oops. You kill the Emperor, would it affect his shadow droids? Yeah, I think it probably would. So we've got Veers after his demotion. Yeah, Corey came in the clutch, and after I messaged him, literally like, it was literally like a minute before the stream went live. Yeah.
Building under construction.
Okay, I like this fleet. Honestly, I don't think...
Tactical battle imminent.
Damn it. I don't think Pelion would be a huge fan of the Dark Empire. I don't know, I can't see Pelion being huge on the Dark Empire. It seems kind of too evil for him.
We've located the enemy.
It's kind of a funny little bit for this spawn. You can actually shoot at the base from up here. We definitely took advantage of that with our walkers when we assaulted the planet ourselves.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Ready to go. Scouting.
You can't name ships easily, and not on the fly like that, so unfortunately I can't. That's one thing I like about Sins that I really wish they'd add into this game. I mean, not that they would have added into this game. I think it's gonna be a real pain to do this. You know what? Let's just... I'll get it back later.
System lost.
Okay, let's get down there and help.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh. Carnbell Iblis just barely managed to escape earlier, but not this time.
Choose your reinforcements.
I almost feel bad doing this,
It will be done.
but not quite. Not bad enough that I won't hit him with the super laser.
I am ready.
The enemy.
Oh, I missed. Hit the interdictor instead. Oh well. Holy shit, that guy got crushed.
Roger that.
Navigating.
Well generators online.
Even though you wouldn't get away anyway, I want to do this
Are
personally.
victorious.
Chad Empire, yeah, no joke. We need to get a boarding shuttle down to this fleet. They've got E-wings and stuff now. Uh-oh, Shaggy. I find it funny how E-wings are like probably the most enduring aspect of the Dark Empire. The Dark Empire series. Literally, I can't think of anything, even Luke turning to the dark side, that's
Beginning
like
construction.
affects the story moving forward as much as E-wings, which kind of become like almost an X-wing stand-in. That's Cedrus. He's one of the. I think he's called an. I think they call him an executor.
Unit in production.
And this, I believe, is Captain Veers at this point, or Commander Veers. The Dark Empire has lots of really fun names for the characters. It's like random Qs and X's and whatnot. If Thrawn fought Akbar in a game of chess, who would win? Well, arguably, I would say
Tactical battle imminent.
Thrawn was in the position to win at the Battle of Bilbringi, and that was kind of like a chess match. Goth teenager turned to business. Palpatine, mantle leader of Imperial forces. That's so funny. Especially because it's
Choose your
basically
reinforcements.
accurate.
Very well. By my
For anyone else who wants to see the super laser again, say goodbye to this victory.
Them out.
I love this animation.
no one commands.
I kind of recognize that from the base game.
What? No one survives.
Oh. My dog just knocked the door open. She just came in here.
I shall crush the rebellion.
Receiving location.
Might as well steal a victory. I don't think Palpatine would be above stealing ships. They're really his own, so I think he would just want to steal it through like the sheer power of his dark will, but this is like almost as good as that.
Cruiser reporting.
Let's get that no, you stay.
Ship reporting.
Transmit orders. Intercepting. I am in
She's got a pretty good turning radius too.
I'm on them.
Let's see what the ooh.
Setting course. Navigating the coordinates.
Kind of curious to see what these pirates have now. Hey, stay away from my new ship.
What do you want?
Yeah, truth. That eclipse would have made our battles against that sovereign much easier. Ooh. One ISD,
No one.
two of the smaller ones. Alright, cool.
Awaiting orders. Arrival
Like, not a very good fleet to take on Sheev, but I know he wasn't technically Sheev in Legends, but it's just it fits for some reason, so.
I copy. We're on the move.
Let's see if we can get us a new ISD.
The time has come. Excellent shot.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Get behind them. Closing on target.
Oh my god, what a brave man. No big deal. No, nothing. Just normal day. Totally normal. Oof. Clearly an ISD too, in case I didn't know already.
Transmission received. Receiving location. Enemies in range.
No, Palpatine doesn't have a first name. No.
Dark side.
Gravity well generators online.
Retreat aborted.
Form up.
Don't go, we gotta beat up these pirates.
Landing craft active. Pursuing enemy.
Ah, he's too fast.
Direct fire.
Awaiting orders. Engaging.
No, go, go, go.
Engaging.
Oh, crap.
On the way.
You're a very smart man, Corey. Like, I literally take every ship that I possibly can. I was playing as I was doing a New Republic playthrough just on my own.
Cruiser here.
And yeah, I must have stolen like just little stuff too. Like not shit that I need, just like dauntless, or not dauntless, just like, you know, whatever the smallest ship I can possibly capture is, I'll grab it. Take bleach pizza. Close the door. Goddamn dog opened it up. Oh no, I lost my strike cruiser. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Sayaka, jeez. Alright, let's go kill this Praetor. There's two of them, so they were causing me a bit of problems. Let's just
Building under construction.
nut up at Bakura.
Building started.
Let's just take this fleet, clear out the area maybe before they get Hoth. That would be nice, but probably
Building
not.
started.
Just because,
Tactical battle imminent.
yeah.
Gravity control
That's fine.
generator destroyed.
Sorry about those vibrations.
The enemy has been
Oops, forgot to set a scout. Oh well, that looked cool enough that it was totally worth it.
Awaiting order.
by my will.
Probably shouldn't have thrown my World Devastator away, but
Run while you can.
eh. You win some, you lose some.
Frigate reporting. I'm on it.
Which factions are left? Like,
No
all of
one
them except the New Republic has
opposes me.
basically been more or less destroyed. It's really me and a lot of... the CSA, and a bunch of Imperial Remnant factions.
Understandably.
And not this frigate. Oof. Yikes.
Ready for orders. Bombs away.
My god, dog, go away. You're not wanted in here.
Bombers at the ready.
Sorry, Pupper, but you're just not. Alright. Can you guys hear like the slow scratching at my door? It's not Murphy. Murphy would just find a way in. It's Remy, the little one, and she just will sit there, just scratching the door like slowly. And just, like
Tactical battle imminent.
drives me insane. Yeah, major oops for Rem. I just texted Kels. I was like, get rid of that dog.
Enemy unit sighted.
No, I was just like, can you please take the dog upstairs? Leave me in my dungeon
Choose your
alone with my
reinforcements.
thoughts. Oops.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Oops.
Reinforcements cancelled.
I go. They shall crush the
They
rebellion.
will not live.
Ooh, from close range too. And he needed some extra juice there.
In the Force.
Sometimes it's just like bam, bam, done. That one needed a little extra juice. Let's get another ice or another VSD. Why not? We're here, right?
I copy.
It's like me when I'm gonna be around Corey's belongings. These socks, they don't really fit me, but
We have
could use another pair.
Yes, sir.
But instead of showing up in the unknown regions, they just show up in the furthest back pocket of my travel luggage. Get it?
Yes, Commander.
Nah. That's okay. Let's move. So I'm just gonna move back to that fleet. Oh, I bet you how's progress going on Big Daddy? Yeah, 18%. Feels so good after struggling against basically everything for so long. Cruel AI is always on, even if it doesn't say. After struggling against everything for so long, we're finally managing to throw some Big Daddy ships together. It really feels good. Feels good.
Construction complete.
All right, off to Endor. Let's recapture all these planets. So we got good income. Everything's looking up Millhouse. Where like for some reason a bunch of our ships keep getting sent here, so we're building up like a fleet in a really nice spot actually, just like accidentally. So far it's been all ISDs as well, which is kind of weird.
Beginning construction.
Oh yeah, they killed my hypervelocity cannon there.
Recruiting soldiers.
Forgot about that. Almost wasn't mad about that for a second. Kuat. Oh yeah, we can build the XR-85s. I love these things. Just visually anyway. I don't know if they're any good, but they look really cool.
Constructing unit.
Vehicle in production.
The Eclipse was free with the upgrade, so it cost essentially 15,000 credits. Obviously not very much. Do I have any ground? I don't have any ground forces here either. That sucks.
Tactical battle imminent.
Kuat just got attacked by a flying donut. That's not good. So I've got some ground units at Krustai, but we've got a lot of factories up here, so we should be able to build up pretty quickly.
Vehicle in production.
I can build 2 walkers at once. Let's see, is this attack big enough that I should call off?
Constructing unit.
Let's see.
Unit in production.
3, ooh. That's a little nasty, isn't it?
Unit
We'll call that
cancelled.
off. Yeah, just in case.
Look, sir, it's them.
Yeah, this is a mess.
Reinforcements en route.
Yeah, we'll target the donuts first.
Cannon firing. Reinforcements. en
Invaders,
route.
ooh.
Star
Let's
Destroyer
get Big
standing
Poppy
by.
over here.
Moving to coordinates.
Get all these
Star Destroyer
fighters over here
reporting
too,
in.
but quicker.
Ready to receive orders.
Reinforcements en route.
Engines activated.
Yeah, 3 flying donuts. That's a lot of fighters. I'm a little worried about that.
Reinforcements en route.
We're gonna have to actually take care of our. Those 2 almost took out our. If I remember correctly, they almost took out our space station.
Reinforcements en route.
I'll throw the dreadnoughts at them. Starfighters, just get over there and protect this.
Location
Here.
plot.
Comlink active.
Here you go.
Sir,
Reinforcements en route.
Kill that bulk freighter. If we destroy their bulk freighter, all hope is lost.
Copy. I copy.
Roger that. Bombs deployed.
The bulk freighter's the key to it all.
I've got him.
I do wish I had New Republic starfighters, because we'd be making mincemeat out of them.
Watch for enemy
Alright, are you in range yet? Shoot this victory, please. Yeah. We got like one turbo laser battery going for it.
Orbital command available.
Yeah, so quality New Republic fighters would definitely make this easier.
At your command.
I'm really excited that they announced there's going to be a Star Wars celebration next year, because I figured they might take a year or two off. But I'm really glad to hear that they're doing... Oh, Hapens.
Stay in
Huh.
formation. Regroup.
Yeah, this is the Thrawn's Revenge mod.
Enemies in range.
Yes, Commander. Captain.
Yeah, I was really happy they're doing Star Wars Celebration 2020, and it's in Anaheim, which... typical player. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Guys, can we get some Angry X for the first sub of the night, please? Thank you very much, dude. He's like, this story is so goddamn boring. There's only one possible way I can interrupt it. Just joking, obviously.
I can't switch positions.
Our space station is under attack. Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Come on, take out the shields. Big money, big money, big money. Big lucrative money. Ah, crap. Almost.
Yes.
Well, almost doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I hope I can go too. I think I can. I think I can. That's supposed to be the little engine that could.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Shield owner still doing okay. Good, good, good.
Understood.
Fighters are doing alright as well. Good, good, good. That thing is going right towards the Haven fleet.
I've got him.
Falling out of formation. Draw their fire.
I mean, in lore, the Hapens are supposed to be deadly when they have a bunch of ships together like this. I mean, yeah, the single battle dragon gets shredded pretty damn quickly, but, you know, get about a gazillion of them together. The Hapens actually always do have large fleets, even in Legends. It talks with them having like fleets of hundreds of ships. I think last time I read Courtship of Princess Leia, which was last year,
Order confirmed.
yeah, last year,
Destroy the shield.
they mentioned something about thousands of capital ships. The Hapens have thousands of capital ships.
Frigate here. Enemies in range.
Go after them. Engines are malfunctioning. Scum.
You know, they only have 64 planets, I think, so... But, like, the delegation that they send to Coruscant... JTL, thank you very much for the Tier 1 sub, man. Guys, that's incredibly generous. Let's get a big thanks to JTL.
Where'd he go? Nowhere to run.
Haven fleet at Hapes almost took out my Vengeance Super Star Destroyer. There you go.
Awaiting your orders.
The Hapen fleet at Dathomir helped take out the Iron Fist. Wasn't it? Zinj and his SSD at the time.
Falling out of formation.
Our space station is under attack.
I mean, the New Republic helped too, but it was mostly a Hapen fleet, if I remember correctly.
Attack formation.
They trap it with hyperspace mines, which you didn't really see a lot after that until the Vong War. Then hyperspace mines were kind of a thing again.
Cannon firing.
Locking on. Enemies in
We're in a lot less trouble this time. Haven't even lost our first Star Destroyer yet. How many ships are in Operation Shadow Hand? We don't have a number, but it seems like the initial strike, and then so what happens is they strike from the core, and they capture a bunch of planets and stuff, and then there's like a civil war. That's like before Palpatine fully emerges. This part's kind of weird. But there's a civil war, and at one point I believe they say 12 Super Star Destroyers were in a single battle.
Our space station is
It's pronounced
under
Hape,
attack.
not Hapes, not Hapes. I say Hapes, I think, but I think it is Hapes.
Watch him. He's coming around. Excellent.
Oh, they will have hyperspace mines. That's cool.
I got it.
Yeah, I like to say Hapes, but I think it is Hapes. I wish I wouldn't have stopped building that
Unit cancelled.
Unit cancelled.
that Super Star Destroyer.
Vehicle in production.
Get that thing back in service. Sounds like an STD. Yeah, it sounds like an STD either way. There's no winning.
Tactical battle imminent.
Whoa. So this is going to be a really small fleet because that's a Vindicator and it's the top of the pack. I just know in the audiobooks they call it Hapes. They call it the Hapes clusters. They call the planet Hapes. They have an interdictor here just in case. No.
Choose your
We should be fine.
reinforcements.
Famous last words. We should be fine.
It will be done. Yes.
Tomorrow will not come.
I am in command.
Moving ahead. Moving into position.
It's really all that was keeping that fleet back there. I find that hard to believe. There must have been more. Argent Fox, tonight is a very different type of stream than that Minecraft stream. Tonight we're just playing Empire at War, we're just chilling, we're just having a good time.
Confirmed.
Returning to your position.
Get behind them.
I fear no one.
Let's move her up.
The time has come.
We could, if we wanted to, kill every single one of these ground units, and I'm kind of tempted to. I think the MC-80B is still alive. Yeah, I think so. I'm not positive, but yeah, I think she's still going.
Taking fire.
Getting a lock.
Commander, they're hitting
Closing
us.
on target.
Alright, let's get these fighters out.
I have them now.
Pursuing
I
enemy
have the
forces.
target in sight. Enemies in range.
Yeah, the Minecraft streams always are interesting. I'm hoping we have another one this weekend. Not positive, but I hope so. This thing's about to get shredded.
Eliminating target.
Shredded wheats.
I've got him. Coming around.
Taking him out.
Falling out of
We had an MC-80 Home 1, but we purposefully kind of sacrificed that, I think, to take down a Super Star Destroyer. We basically dropped it down in front of the rest of our fleet. But we don't have that anymore. They can build up to the Viscount. I don't know if they can build it this era or the next one. But yeah, the New Republic can build the Viscount.
attack formation.
Yeah, the MC-80 was a great meat shield, and I still use that. I've still got that MC-80B, and I'll often put that kind of on the flanks of my formation. Kind of where it's going to take a lot of heat from, like, if there's like a Gullin, I'll put it on the edge because it'll just sit there. Not put that much damage out, but kind of protect the Star Destroyers in the back with a shield.
Crush the weapon.
Eliminating
Engaging
target.
the enemy.
Oh yeah, Fatal Asylum, happy birthday, dude. Big 2-0, that is a big one.
Enemies in range. Stay in formation.
The Radis is an MC-85. I'm pretty sure it's not even a Moncal. Like, it's obviously a Mon Calamari designed cruiser, but I think it's like I think it was made at Corellia, which I find kind of funny. Okay, so we might as well just join these monster fleets out. Well, no, we're not going to do that. We need more... should have taken them. Cedrus, I'm sure, can fight on the ground. Let's take him. I should really move Veers to Kuat, but whatever.
Reporting.
I want him... Yeah, actually, I will just move him to Kuat. He's probably too valuable.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
How many ground units do I have there? Not that many. Here, go to Callus. Go to Callus.
Shuttle en route.
Constructing.
Let's actually get Palpatine back to Coruscant. Imperial Center, as it was called in Dark
Construction
Empire.
complete. Enemy fleet approaching.
Cleared for departure.
Bilbringi, really? Don't I have my Super Star Destroyer there? Oh, I didn't build the cannon back yet, though. Crap.
Yes, my lord.
Super Star Destroyer is not that useful. on defense without being able to jump into a precise position. So these ground units done up here. We got one.
Moving to coordinates.
Tactical battle imminent.
Another goddamn Bellator. Man, oh man, we have fought a lot of these things. I don't want to build on the ground. How am I building the cannon? I mean, I could borrow that Eclipse. It's kind of just sitting here. Unless, okay, so what I'm going to do, move this fleet up. I'm going to take the Eclipse. Is that it? Yeah. I'm going to blast that ship out of the sky.
Tactical battle imminent.
God damn it. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize you were in here, Argent. Well, that's okay. Sometimes you just want to watch. That's cool. Uh-oh. She hung up for a bit there. Please don't... Okay.
Ready.
We should be able to hold this. I mean, just having people by the...
Yes, sir.
that initial spot there
Advancing.
makes this so much easier to hold.
Roger.
Up here.
Squad, move out.
Get one of you
Reporting
guys advance up here. Get anti-vehicle here.
Constructing.
Roger that. Right away, sir.
Get anti-infantry here.
Constructing.
And we'll capture this one, get another anti-vehicle.
Form up. Awaiting orders. On my way.
Up you get, up you get, up you get.
Activating. Setting course.
Surely save after this? Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Awaiting orders.
Oops.
Copy.
Man, I got Sesame Street stuck in my head like 24/7 since having a kid. Sesame Street stuck in my head because it's so damn catchy. Anti-infantry, anti-vehicle. There you go. Just chill. We'll do another anti-vehicle here.
We've captured an abandoned sensor array.
And you will just
Construction
hold out.
complete.
Because sometimes they do try to run up there. Nice.
Construction complete.
Hey, stop that.
Order acknowledged. All right, men, take cover.
You guys shooting or no?
Heavy vehicle factory. We've captured an abandoned heavy vehicle
Oops, I
factory.
tried to send someone to this one. It's okay.
Always ready, sir.
Always
Scanning
ready,
area.
sir. He's so sweet with how he says it.
Order, sir.
No, you shoot on this one. You shoot on this one. I don't know. I don't feel good about the our chances of, or their chance of taking this planet. I think we got it pretty much on lockdown. Considering they're still at checkpoint number 1, they're throwing swamp speeders at us.
Heavy vehicle factory destroyed.
I think it's a great show. Sesame Street.
Heavy vehicle factory
It's a
destroyed.
great show. I enjoy it.
On the move.
Kelsey's like sometimes like, well, why aren't you putting an episode on? I'm like, well, I want to put one on I haven't watched yet, because we just really saved them on our DVR.
Reporting in. Scouting
And
area.
if it wasn't good, it wouldn't be so catchy. Actually, that's not true.
Heavy vehicle factory
But yeah, the mods for
destroyed.
this, as Corey said in the chat, they're 100% free. You can find them. I think the main place to download them now is the Steam Workshop.
Yes, sir.
That's certainly for this one. You have to buy Empire War itself. I think right now it's $20. If you're kind of on a budget, I think it does go down sometimes to $5. If you're not on a budget and you're just kind of only like to spend money on games that are good, it's a good game. It's worth the $20, 100%. if you can afford it. Yeah, Steam Workshop's best because it kind of handles all the mod, keeps it up to date and whatnot. Just one less thing you have to do.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
I knew they were gonna do that. Didn't I tell?
Sensor array.
Did they just run right through my guys? Oh, I guess they did.
Let's go.
Form up.
Form up.
Now let these guys just run amok, please.
Awaiting orders.
Turret has been sold.
That was his vehicle, I think.
Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
That was poor timing.
Copy. Move out. Advance. There they are. Blast them.
Can you not shoot at vehicles for some reason? Yeah, they're ATPTs. I got a video coming out. One of my size comparison videos on walkers, which I think should be fun. I haven't done any ground units before, so be a first for that. Did I set those ships in movement? That's Cedrus. No, I didn't. Alright. Azoth, thank you very much for the resub, dude, with the Twitch Prime resub. Much appreciated.
AT-AT ready.
Guys, let's get a big thanks for that. Appreciate the kind generosity and this channel support.
Ready to go.
Almost done there. That should be enough walkers. 3.
Unit
I
in
know.
production.
It's a weird thing to hear from me. Oh, also, did I move Veers? I did. Let's get him on planet and get him started on some work. Here, we'll even take this one. 'Cause we're gonna need to do a bunch of pushes here,
Vehicle in
so.
production.
I think Veers might not be best used on SWAT because it seems like maybe he
Destination set.
the effects don't stack. We're gonna take back Bill Bringy? Yeah. I mean, they only have it on space. We're gonna come through with Big Mama. You'll see. You'll see. Big Mama's coming. Just know. Let's try some of these XR85s because I love the look of them. There's not much in Star Wars that looks like the XR85. Let's move. There we go.
We've come across enemy units.
Yeah, that part was weird.
Choose your reinforcements.
And there's also a short story where Han and Chewie go to, is in one of the, I think in one of the gamer magazines where Han and Chewie go to, I think it's the Rishi Maze, and they find an old Sith dreadnought too, which is pretty cool. See ya.
We have a new enemy.
Yeah, that's rough for them. Oh, I should be capturing these Venators. I could use extra carriers. I'm curious to see how this does. This is a 6 and this is a 8. Oh.
Weapons ready.
I mean, it's in range of the dreadnought, so it's kind of a moot point, but.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and Nick, moving forward, actually, let's go ahead and retreat.
Calculating jump to light speed.
Yeah, we're fine. Moving forward, I want to capture as many Venators as I can.
Get behind them. Sir,
A giant futuristic cathedral. That's a good way to put it. I like how in the cover for, I think it's Dark Empire, issue 2 of Dark Empire 1, how like there's literal ships, or no, it must be issue 3 because it's after Luke turns to the dark side. There's like literal ships coming outside of the prow of the ship. Like it's got like a giant gaping maw.
ready to go.
On the way.
Alright guys and gals, that's gonna be it. YouTube, also thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to see more of this, make sure You follow at twitch.tv/Eckhart'sLadder, and you can watch live. That's right, live. Thanks until next time, guys. May the Force be with you.